Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tutorial over the eye look that I'm wearing today, and this look is centered around a duochrome pigment by Makeup Geek. It's in the shade Kaleidoscope, which is so amazing. It's not even a duochrome, it's like a quadchrome. It kind of looks blue, it kind of looks purple, it kind of looks pink, it kind of looks silver, and with this combination it's just pure magic. I don't really know what I'm going to call this look because it's just so like there's no name for it, but I do think it's very pretty for spring. But yeah, this is not a full face makeup tutorial. This is just the eyes, but I am doing a tutorial, or I already did a tutorial on my face today. So I don't know which one's going to be at first, but when that video does come out, I will link it below and in a card up here in the video. So make sure you watch that too, so you get the entire look. So yeah, if you guys want to see how to get this eye look that I'm wearing, then please keep watching. As you can see, I already have my eyebrows done, and I also already have my primer. And as you can see, clearly I had this eye done just so you guys can see a little model here as we're working. So the first thing we're going to do, as usual, is go in with the transition shade. Just choose any kind of matte shade that's close to your skin tone. I'm going to go into the Morphe 35O palette. This has a ton of shades that are close to mine. So I'm just going to pick a couple and apply this to the crease from the inner to the outer corner. So I'm going to go in with the star of the show now. This is the Makeup Geek Duochrome Pigment in the shade Kaleidoscope. I am going to wet my brush with the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set because this just gives it a really nice metallic and shiny finish. And plus it just helps the shadow stick to the eyelid a little bit better. So I'm just going to pack this all over the eyelid, going up to about the socket of the crease. Not going very high with it. And I'm just going to pack that on from the inner to the outer corner. And this shade is so beautiful. Like I said, it is a duochrome pigment, so it does look different in different lighting. So now for that magic combination, I'm going to go into this Morphe single shadow in the shade Sapphire. This is a beautiful shimmery royal blue. This color with Kaleidoscope just kind of meshes together and it just morphs into this amazing color. So I'm going to take that on this flat, kind of fluffier eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to get a little bit because this is pretty pigmented. So I'm just going to start blending this in the outer V and a little bit in the socket. I'm not going too high with this. And I'm going to start with very little product and then build it up if I want more intensity. I'm just going to kind of blend the edges together so that the dark color just kind of fades into the lighter one. I'm going to go back in with Kaleidoscope and just add just a little bit more to the inner part of the lid, like the inner third, and just kind of blend it into the blue a little bit more. So now to blend out those shades, I'm going to go into this Morphe single shadow in the shade Celebration. This is a very nice cool toned mauve purple. And I'm just going to take that on this blending brush. This is the Morphe B38. This right here is one of my favorite blending brushes. This entire line, I'm not really sure what it's called. Like, I don't really know what kind of hairs these are. I don't know if they're natural or synthetic. I think they feel like natural. The way that this brush blends out eyeshadow is so amazing. It just diffuses the color so easily. And I also will be using the B80 brush, which is the same line. It's just a smaller version, like a smaller, more dense version of this one. But anyway, I just want to kind of throw that in there. So I'm just going to get a little bit of product on the tip of my brush, and then very slowly just put that right in the socket, but keeping it pretty low. We're just going to blend out that harsh edge, but I do want it to show up. And a quick secret is I find that the slower you go with blending, and like the more you take your time, the better it's going to look. Because a while ago when I was kind of creating this look, because I did this eye first and I was like, ooh, I really like that. But I put my mirror really up close like it is right now, and I just really slowly started blending this, and it just looks so much better than when I'm trying to go like helicopter blade speed, you know. It just looks so much more precise and soft. So yeah, I highly recommend just taking your time with this, and you won't have to do as much work. So I'm just going to slightly build up the color and just get a little bit of product on my brush each time until I get that fade that I want. So to deepen the crease just a little bit more, I'm going to go in with a shade that's literally like 1 or 2 shades darker than that last one. This is Morphe Single Shadow in the shade I Heart You. I'm just going to take that on this B80 brush, which is pretty much a smaller version of that other brush I was using. So again, I'm just going to get a little bit of the product on the tip of the brush, and then just slightly start applying this right in the socket just to make it look like it's like a gradient. And then going back in with that B38 brush, I'm just going to blend right above that. And then if you need to, you can go back in and intensify the eyelid shades, but mine looks okay for right now. So I did want to do a little bit more of a colorful eyeliner look today. So I'm going to go in with this blue eyeliner from Sephora. This is the Sephora Contour Eye Pencil, and this is in the shade Surfer Babe. This is a gorgeous color. Let me swatch this for you guys. It's like a really nice, like, teal. So I'm just going to line the top lash line with this. Not being too careful. Then we're going to blend it out with an eyeliner brush. And I am going to get this a little bit thicker because I just think this color looks so good with Kaleidoscope. Just kind of brings everything together. So I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. small angled brush and just blend that out, and then kind of draw a little bit of a wing on the edge. And then I'm going to go in with a black eyeliner and just very closely line the lash line, just to kind of define the lashes a little bit more, because the blue just doesn't really do enough for me. So I'm just going to get this very, very close. I still want that blue to show up. So very close to the root of the lashes. So now I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I am going to do my mascara off camera, but let's just go ahead and finish up the lower lash line so when I come back, like, I can have my whole face done. So I'm going to go back into that Sephora eyeliner and line the waterline. This is so beautiful on the waterline. And if you have sensitive eyes like me, this doesn't bother my eyes. So I'm just going to pretty heavily apply this to the waterline and also kind of dragging it down to the lower lash line just a little bit on the skin part. And then I'm going to go back in with that eyeliner we used for the top and just blend it out a little bit. Then I'm going to go back into that royal blue and put this really, really close to the lash line. And this is also going to help blend out that eyeliner so it kind of looks a little more smoky and smudgy. Isn't it kind of funny how, like, smudged eyeliner was not what we wanted, like, I don't know, 10 years ago? And now it's what we try to achieve. It's really weird, but it is very tricky. Bam! Then I'm going to go back into that lighter purple, the Celebration shade. I'm just going to apply that below that royal blue, just so it's balanced with the top lid. And then I'm going to take just a little bit of Kaleidoscope and apply this just to the inner fourth of the lower lash line. Kind of blend it in to the darker shades. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to take a very metallic-y silver. This is ColourPop's Liberty. You could also use like a really bright kind of silvery champagne color. I debated on doing that, but I wanted something a little bit different, and I wanted to incorporate this shade in something because it's so beautiful. And then for the brow bone, I'm going to go back into my Morphe 35O palette and just take these two shades right here. Just take any kind of like creamy shades, and I'm just going to apply that right below the brow. Then one more time, I'm going to go back into that B38 brush and just blend right below that. So that is it for the eye look. I'm going to go off camera and do my face and my mascara, and I'll come back and show you guys the finished look. Okay guys, so I'm back with the finished look. I've got my mascara, my lips, and the entire face done. All the products I use will be in the description box below. I was kind of leery of going with this lip color because I usually don't like pink lips, like this kind of pink. I just wanted to do something a little bit different, and I think it looks good with the like pink iridescence in the Kaleidoscope shade, and I really like the way it looks. So yeah, that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe, follow me on all my social media. All the links are below, as well as all the products I used today, and I hope you guys have an absolutely beautiful day. Mwah.